Howdy folks, welcome back to Faded Pink Garage. Got something a little different for you today. We're going on a little bit of an adventure. Got my dad with me here, and maybe he wants to explain a little bit what we're doing here.
Well, we're on a journey to bring home a tractor that my dad bought new when I was 8 years old, and I found it on Facebook the other night for sale, and we're driving over to Mount Vernon, Oregon to probably load it up and bring it home.
So that's it. So we'll do a little bit of filming on the way, and we're kind of going sight unseen. He knows what the tractor looked like back in, when's the last time you saw it in person?
I think I saw it in about 1990.
Okay. When was the last time you had owned it? Or...
we sold it in about 1961 to the original owners that their family is now selling it.
So that's where we're going. It's not been painted. It doesn't have a yellow stripe, I'm thinking. Yeah, that's pretty good. So here we are. We're getting the air pumped up here. Getting her so she'll roll, and we'll get her pulled onto the trailer. Hearing lots of old stories when Dad had this as a kid. Been a pretty neat trip so far, so we'll work on getting her pulled onto the trailer and do a little more filming of it as we go. We're gonna snatch block it on. That ought to be pretty quick and easy. Oh, that's awesome.
You know how I go on Facebook once every month or two, and I just had this fluke thing. Well, I don't really need any tractors, but I'm going to go to tractors, you know, just to see what's up there. Because every time one of these shows up, I gotta look at it. It is kind of in the back of my brain. And there it was.
Crazy.
And I could see that Johnson bar. And then I recognized your name. Had you not done any of that, I don't know what well, I still recognize it. It even makes it a better story.
And the Johnson bar is where at?
The lever on the other side.
Oh, okay.
I drove this, like I said, drove it up to Prairie City or to the Indian Creek place. And they had four-way stop signs, and when you're 10 or 11 years old, you don't know what the hell that means. So I just idled her down and went right on.
Yeah, that's the old ranch over there.
So that's, you guys used to have that right there?
Yeah. And it went clear down to that green shed way down there.
Oh, okay. So is the house that you guys used to live in still there?
No, it burnt down. It's
okay.
Right in the grove of those trees.
Well, we're loaded up and headed for home. Got a happy camper here. He got his tractor back. So how you feel?
Indescribable.
It's pretty neat, huh?
Yeah.
On our way. Doing a little chain check here before we head up the mountain. Right in Mount Vernon. Making a quick stop here at the Dale store. Neat little place on our between point A and point B. I'll check the chains and get a cold snack, I think. A beautiful day. You having buyer's remorse yet?
Not yet. Look where the starter is. Look how hard it is to work on.
Yeah, no kidding. I just love that it's just a 2-cylinder. That's hilarious. I don't know anything about these, but I'm about to learn. My turn to drive?
Yeah.
All right. See if I can keep it between the ditches. Well, we made it home. Pretty uneventful trip. Stopped in Ukiah for some burgers. Now we're gonna get this guy unloaded and parked for now. I'll do once we get it unloaded, I'll give you guys a good walk around to check everything out in detail. I think we're gonna move the Ford there and back it in there for now.
It's got foot pedals.
As opposed to what?
I mean,
oh, the running boards.
Yeah.
They ain't much for running boards though.
No, but
Doesn't protect your feet much.
it's power steering.
Yeah. When's the last time you sat on that tractor?
1961 maybe.
That's hilarious. I bet you didn't have that sweet boat steering wheel though.
No. Dandy.
I'm fired up. I'll see you run.
I gotta see if it don't have the gears marked. I don't know where reverse is.
Yeah.
Oh, it's on top of the gear shift.
Oh, on the knob?
Yeah, reverse is over here. Isn't that amazing? You can still see that, just like it.
Yeah.
Paint them
This
numbers.
thing's in really nice shape.
That spring that pops the gear.
Yeah, that's what I was talking. I've never seen that before.
It has 2,456 hours if the meter's still working.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's not. I could see that. I mean, the decals are all still legible. I'll have to look up that yellow stripe thing. It's funny that some apparently do and some don't have that stripe. I thought that was a John Deere thing, but maybe that came later. Maybe it's certain models. I don't know. It doesn't look like any of the 3-point arms are been, you know, repaired.
You know, we might have damaged those when Dad put the hay bluff on there.
The front?
Yeah, 'cause we had steel arms going.
Oh.
The axle.
Yeah, okay.
And then this one here pulled a cable, and it would tip the buck up and down. We had.
Oh, the 3-point arm would run the bucket?
Yeah,
Oh, that's
lift
clever.
it up so we could drive it.
Yeah, that seems to be the worst thing on the tractor is the front, whatever you call that, sleeve or, I mean it's axle, but is
The
broke.
Johnson bar still seems to work.
Between that and a little bit of dent in the grill here and there, but it's overall the sheet metal's in, I mean, it's all considering. These things are bought to use, not take to church. Yeah, I'm glad they got new rubber on it. That's awesome. Or new rubber. That's sweet. Front tires easy to come by. I'm excited to get it running again. It's going to be awesome.
I didn't look in the radiator, did you?
No. Usually, if they sat very long, it's gone anyway.
Still got pressure. You hear it go.
Did it really?
Yeah.
That's a good sign.
Yeah, look at that.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you see coolant?
Yeah.
I'll be darned. I would have not thought that. That's awesome. Glad they kept that maintained. Obviously, it keeps them from cracking. Oh, that's awesome. Man, I'm not seeing anything that I know of that's like missing. Gauges are all still there. Looks like old John Deere gauges.
Probably throw a battery in there.
Oh, it has a dash light. That's cool.
Huh?
I don't think most tractors have a dash light. Right here.
Yeah.
Farming at night. Yeah, a little spring in there. I've never seen that before. Interesting. God, it's just clean. It's such good shape for being a tractor. I mean, other than the steering wheel, that's got to go. But fenders aren't torn up. That's awesome. I'm glad you're able to get it back, and it's in such good shape still. gonna have a cream puff life after this. And you said your dad built this?
Yeah.
grease gun holder. So tell us the story of when this come home. That was the first time you saw this tractor.
About 1957 or 58. We haven't determined that yet for sure. And my dad bought it brand new in John Day, Oregon. And pretty exciting day. My name was on it.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Oh yeah, there was my tractor.
Oh,
they named it after me.
That's
7 years old.
Yeah,
you know?
that's the kind of stuff you think of. That's hilarious.
But I'd been driving an International Cub, so I knew how to drive it. So the day it got here, I knew I could drive this. I had no problem. But considering at my age, I couldn't even see over the fenders to see where the mower was when we were mowing. But I think the cushion might be a little higher than the original cushion. I don't know, maybe.
A little more padding in there, yeah.
Yeah. Of course, when you're 7, how tall are you? I mean, especially when you're sliding way ahead.
Yeah.
You know, to reach the pedals. But look how good the paint is on it.
It's clean.
Floorboards aren't all beat up.
So what was it that when you asked your dad, you asked him if you could drive it when you first got it, or what did you, do you remember what you said?
I said, can I drive the tractor while you're gone? That's similar to the instruction.
Yeah.
I thought he said, yeah. Well, he said no, but I didn't hear him till I was headed for it. It was probably as far away as that tractor sitting over there. And I was going at a dead run as fast as my feet would carry me. And just before I got there, he, no! Now I died right there.
That's hilarious.
But there was a time when I cried because I couldn't drive it, and then I cried because I had to.
Yeah, that's awesome.
When you put in a 10-hour day on one when you're 8 years old, that's about all you can stomach.
Yeah.
He didn't say I could never drive it. He just
Sure.
didn't mean while he was gone.
Yeah, right then. Yeah. Well, the moment you were heading to do it, he didn't let you, and that was a, yeah. Takes the wind out of your sails in a hurry.
Must be a rooster might have went in there at one.
Well, I'm excited.
On that John Deere out there, we're talking about these buttons they have.
I'll be curious to find out that Johnson bar too, if that's a rare option on these or what.
Gotta be, it's built into the transmission.
Yeah, it's definitely part of the tractor, but did all 420s have that?
No, this is for every 420 I've ever looked at for the last 50 years. None of them had one.
Really? Well, I'll have to be.
Maybe one somewhere.
Well, sure, but I'll be curious. Maybe somebody on YouTube can drop down in the comments what they know about that, and I'll do some Googling and find out. But I mean, I'm just amazed at how clean it is. I mean, compared to the other tractors we've had. I mean,
look at all the linkage on the 3 points and the.
Well, even considering you rub these things go back and forth all the time, I'm surprised there's any paint. Not that it is a big deal, but
and the inside the fenders, you know, no brush or nothing's tore that up.
To me, this is in phenomenal shape. Compared to all our other tractors, I mean, that 960 that you just moved, that's a dandy too, but we knew that history from the get-go pretty much as well. Well, I'd say that ends our trip for the day. I don't know when we'll actually get to work on this thing and get it running again, but if it sits here long enough, we'll get excited enough and get it in the shop, and might go ahead and order a cap and a rotor and plug wires and just order oil filter, all the odds and ends we'll need to get it fired up, and then hopefully you guys stay tuned and we'll get her running one of these days. Thanks for watching.